Did you know that during your first trimester, your baby will grow more than 300 times its original size? It's crazy to think that in just a few weeks, you go from a tiny, microscopic embryo to a little fetus about the size of a lemon. It really is pure magic. In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the first trimester, from your baby's incredible development to the changes happening in your body and what you can expect at your first doctor's visit. Before we dive in, let me ask you, are you currently expecting? If so, how far along are you? I'd love to hear your story in the comments. All right, let's start right at the beginning. Month one, the very beginning. In the first month, chances are you might not even know you're pregnant yet. Most early pregnancy symptoms don't show up until after implantation happens. After fertilization, the tiny embryo travels down the fallopian tube and implants into the lining of your uterus. That's when your body starts producing a hormone called HCG, the hormone that pregnancy tests pick up. And with that hormone surge come the first symptoms. You might start noticing breast tenderness, mild cramping, fatigue, mood swings, and yes, the famous nausea. Fun fact, morning sickness doesn't always stick to the morning. It can hit any time of the day or night. Inside your belly, your baby's brain is the first major organ to begin forming. It starts as a simple structure called the neural tube, which will later develop into the brain and spinal cord. This is why taking folic acid early, even before conception, is so important. It helps prevent neural tube defects. Other organs like the heart, kidneys, bladder, and uterus are also beginning to form, though they still look very, very simple at this point. And no, you can't tell the baby's gender yet. At this stage, all embryos look the same. By the end of month one, the tiny lungs are also beginning their earliest formation, starting with the basic bronchial tubes. Month two, it's getting real. By month two, most people have gotten that big, exciting, positive pregnancy test. So when should you call your doctor? Honestly, whenever you feel ready. Some women book their first appointment right away. Others wait a few weeks. Both options are fine. There's no strict rule. At your first visit, your doctor might confirm the pregnancy with blood work, do a urine test, prescribe prenatal vitamins if you aren't already taking them. But a heads up, if you go too early, there might not be much to see on the ultrasound just yet. Usually, the first thing visible is a small, dark circle inside the uterus, called the gestational sac. A little later, you'll see a tiny, flickering heartbeat, and that's an unforgettable moment. Meanwhile, inside you, your baby's heart is now beating. Tiny arms and legs are budding. Little facial features are starting to take shape. And believe it or not, tiny movements are already happening, though you won't be able to feel them for a while. Symptom-wise, this is usually when morning sickness hits hardest. Your hormones are at full blast. You might feel extra tired, moody, nauseous, dizzy, or just weird. Quick tip, keep dry snacks like crackers nearby. Eating a little before getting out of bed can sometimes help with nausea. Also, stay hydrated. Even small sips of water can make a big difference. Month 3, growing stronger by weeks. 9 through 13, your baby is officially called a fetus. At this point, most major organs are formed and are starting to mature and grow. Here's what's happening. Eyelids now cover the eyes. Ears are forming into their final shape. Fingers and toes separate. Tiny fingernails start to grow. The heartbeat is strong and regular. This is often when you'll get your first full ultrasound scan. Seeing your baby on screen, kicking, moving, even sucking a thumb, is one of the most emotional moments of early pregnancy. You might even be able to hear the heartbeat, which sounds like a tiny galloping horse. As for how you're feeling, some women start noticing their nausea easing around week 12. But if you're still feeling rough, hang in there. Every pregnancy is different. Self-care. Tips for the first trimester. Taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of your baby. Here are a few simple tips to help you through it. Take your prenatal vitamin daily. Drink lots of water. Eat small, frequent meals. Rest whenever your body asks for it. Avoid risky foods like sushi, unpasteurized cheese, and deli meats. Limit caffeine. Most doctors say 1 small cup of coffee a day is okay. But check with your provider. And please, don't ignore your mental health. Pregnancy is exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming. If you're dealing with anxiety, sadness, or just feeling off, reach out. Talk to your doctor, your partner, or a mental health professional. You deserve support every step of the way. Final thoughts. The first trimester is a whirlwind, full of changes, excitement, and yes, a few challenges. But remember, every symptom, every tiny milestone is leading to something absolutely incredible. You're growing a whole human being inside you, and that is nothing short of amazing. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more pregnancy tips and updates. Wishing you a healthy, happy journey ahead. See you in the next one.